Hello everyone, welcome to episode 46 of Donut's Minecraft videos. I've been working on this a lot. As you can see, it's very different. I spaced it out because of the way that I was going to have to do it. I had to do that, had to space it out. There's going to be problems otherwise. Because I had to use redstone wire. I did find out why it was turning one tick into two. If you have... Okay, so we'll just... I made a new one tick thing, one tick on off pulse that's really easy to make. Because of the fact that this one has a delay before that one recovers, it's only one tick. It's awesome. So, there's certain ways you can carry the one tick across a repeater. So as you can see, there's one tick, repeater, one tick. Now watch this. I believe this will do it. Nope. Okay, sometimes you have to have a few of them. Because the one tick is right next to each other, you have to have redstone in between, otherwise it doesn't work. Now, of course, it's probably going to work anyways, but... That's almost less than a tick, though, I think it looks like, when it starts out. So if we do this... Hopefully nothing gets blown up. So it's not working. I can't replicate it. But anyways, there's certain ways that you can carry a one-tick pulse. And I did find out how to do everything. And there's certain... Like if it's a repeater into a piston, that doesn't work. But repeaters, as long as you put redstone in between them, or blocks and then redstone, whatever, it works. So I've been doing that, and I now got it. So as you can see, 1 0, so 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and I got it to register. So I still have to worry about the 2 in a row, and so I'm going to add another row of pistons. But I did get the hardest part down. So I'm going to do that, and let me just sleep, and I want to show you a few more things. Okay, so let's mess around with this a little bit. I'll show you. I'm basically positive that it doesn't work. Well, let me just check. So if we do this signal, it should... Yeah, I don't know if you could see that. Hang on, let me get closer. Not every piston is firing, which is the problem that we were having. Because when this signal is on, to pass this one along, it stops this one from moving down. And because of that, we're going to have to put another row of pistons with... They only let the signal by that needs it, instead of letting every single one get every single signal. It'll just eliminate that trouble. So I've also got 30 levels. So if you guys want to, I should probably enchant something. I really don't know what to enchant. I just got the Silk Touch, which I'm extremely happy about. So as long as we have one space in between, we should be able to make any code we want. So 1 0 0 1. So 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So 2 zeros and then 3 zeros. Working. It's just awesome that you can customize this so easily now that it's done. The process is extremely difficult. So I'm just going to go through and test every single one. Well, we already did. We can't do them. I can't test that one. But we can test this one. Yep. Moves over. It's a little bit laggy, which is why you'll see that that pause between the two, because they're technically should go off at the same time, but they don't. So I'm going to fix the last part, finish this last part up. I think I should be able to do everything. I really don't see any other problems. And then, I mean, this is so close to completion. Like, we could literally start making stuff for it. But since I haven't even finished uploading episode 42 yet, I know I'm bad. I will probably wait and to catch up on my uploads before I do anything else. Whoops. Didn't mess with any of the others. Eating chicken, you can mess up your wires, that's annoying. So I used that one tick pulse thing here because it's just simpler, no pistons, and because of that I no longer have to use pistons now that I know that trick. It's an off pulse though, so for on pulses I don't think we can do it, but there might be a way. But I really like that. I discovered it on accident because I did this just trying to make an amplifier that used repeaters. I just wanted to see, because there was a problem I was having, but I realized it was stupidity more than anything else. But I discovered that completely on accident. So I think that's very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do this last thing with the next row. So, oops, might not have enough room. Okay, so we're gonna need to do the same thing as this. You have to have repeaters. Blocks to let it through, but this time we're going to have can I get it? Nope. So I'll have to mess with this, dig a little bit. So I will do that and be back. Okay, I believe I solved the problem. I believe. So as you can see, this does what we had before, first and last. I don't know if you can see that down there. It's on. And then, the good thing about this though, so as you can see, it let it through. If we do one more tick delay, meaning that it's going to come later, it's just too late. So it'll always, this being one tick, it will always stop the incoming that's before it, which was ruining the, before whatever piston was needed for its signal. So that was the one that was messing it up. So we should be able to, if this is good, oh my, I hope this works. I don't want to do any more troubleshooting for this. It's been so long. I've worked so much on this. Yes! I think it works. I'll have to try a bunch of others, but I think, oh, because it's got certain delays, so it doesn't go up and down at the same. And I think it's lagging, but it'll calculate the redstone correctly even if it doesn't show it. So we should be able to just do any in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, the fourth one from that far side. Oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. Okay, well that means that that's done, and I want to install this in my castle. And then what we're going to do for all the pathways for the redstone is going to go underground in the circle that I talked about. It's probably not going to be anything like a circle, but whatever path it takes, it's going to be 2x2 path. One side the redstone's going to go down, one side I can go down, so that I can do any repairs that's necessary. Look at it'll just be a ton easier, because think about placing a repeater and not being able to go around it. And I don't want to make it 3 high. So I think even though it uses more space, because a 2x2 would be better than a 3x1. I think. And you'll be able to see it from the side, which is the added benefit. Oh, this is so cool. Well, I think I might put up a world download because of the fact that this is just awesome. So they look the same? On, off, on, off, on, off. So this is really, really, really cool. I love this. So now we've got it's actually a very compact transmitter. We still have to make the delay for it. We need the receiver, which will then cut off the signal if it finds the right one. And then we're done. We are done. And I'm probably just going to catch up on my uploads, since I told you I uploaded 42. I am so happy. I cannot tell you how long this has been. It's been so many hours working on this project. I know it's not anything like Etho or whatever. He's sometimes takes them amazing amounts of time, but I've been working on this in real life, it's been a few weeks, maybe like 2 weeks or so. But I'm glad that it turned out very well, so it was worth it. It was worth it. I think it just looks cool seeing them all pop up as they go. Whatever code you want, you've got it. On, off, on, off, on, off, on. So, because the first one has to be on, I will let it, but I still want to test the opposite of on, off, on, off, on, off. Is that a problem? I sure hope that's not a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a problem. Oh, and just as we thought we were good. Well, I'm gonna have to see if there's something wrong. So, I'll see ya. I think this is it. I sure hope so. So, what happened was I accidentally put a spot where there are 2 repeaters, and it will automatically make it errors based after that. So, let's see if this works. This should, if that's the problem. Oh, yes. I am so glad. Oh, that would have been horrible if that would have not worked. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's fixed. I'm going to go through every combination, meaning every single one up, make one go down at a time. So, I'll show you what I mean by that, and I'm not going to show you doing it, though. Have them all up. We already tested that. one down. We would then test this, make sure it works. So one down, and then I would go through that, and then I would do all of them in reverse, but one up. Because that will show me individual patterns. Like, I could have found out that one error the same way as doing this. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure. Because it... Wow, that's laggy. And then just keep rolling over, and I can then test each individual one for if the one in front of it and beside it is on, for the one if the one beside it and behind it is off. Which is why I like the on-off, because that actually tests both in two ways. So it's extremely easy, simple. And then if you do this, watch, it'll just make a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 at the very end, because it only notices the signal starting when it hears the first one. So instead of this being the first, it thinks this is the first, and since there is none at the end, it thinks that's a 0. See? Interesting. So now I'm gonna... Did I just do that? All on except for 1. Now we're going to do all off except for 2. Because, you can't turn off the first one, as I showed you before. So, I will do this. So we have approximately 13 minutes, I think it is. So I don't know exactly what we should do, but it just takes too long to do all this. So when I do this stuff, I'm basically just going to do it and show you, like I think I did this time, just because of the fact that it's too complicated. And I know I've been kind of bad at doing that, but whatever. So I've got a ton of redstone junk now that I'm going to have to move. And all this stuff eventually needs to go, because this looks horrible. Doesn't look very nice. It is temporary. I haven't checked on my village in forever. I've been having this slight problem that whenever oh, and by the way, sorry, I'm doing 1080p. I accidentally forgot, and I'm not going to redo this entire episode. Okay, so it looks like it worked, but wow. I'll just stick it in one of these. The water stays occasionally, and I honestly don't know why. So that means it's getting either 1 pulse or 2 pulses. So I don't know if the item is glitching out that I use the timer with. I would have to watch it to see if there were 1 or 3 pulses, or 5. But why the heck would it be 5? So I doubt that. But an odd number of pulses. So I need to check to see why it's having an odd number. If it's cutting off the signal or somehow adding another signal. I need to find out. Because when it leaves it all watery, he can't plant anything, he can't do anything, so it doesn't work very well. But it appears to be working quite well, so we don't have to worry about that. I don't know if I showed you this. I think I have. Yeah, I did. Never mind. Automatically sends the thing to get it when there's something in here. It's awesome. I love it. Nothing in there. You can't check this one. Oh, I should have. It's probably too late. Breed cows. No. So I'll take that. That's why I keep the wheat here, partly. So I can breed the cows. I don't have my FPS set to 30 though. I have it set to 60, but it's only getting 31, so I guess that's all my computer can do. And I was getting like 45 when I was doing the 720p, so I think that it actually looked nice, but it's still not getting a full 60, which I'm kind of surprised. I have a pretty good computer. I get them all to chase me. Oops, I let go of the whatever and it stopped. And then you let the babies go. And then you can trap them down there. If you use the wheat to lure them further, because sometimes they get stuck in the actual place, and I don't want that at all. I'll keep a backup of like 34 in there, like half a stack in there. That's what I do. So let's check on this villager. I had him planting stuff. He's not doing it anymore. He won't harvest it, and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to research villagers more, I think. His inventory's not full, because watch, I believe I can do it. See? He picked them up, so he obviously has them. He's not wanting to give them back. He doesn't, I don't know. I really don't. Why isn't he farming? So that's a problem. I need to eventually, once I get those running, I can then make the second minecart that picks up these farms, because until then I really don't want to. But other than that, it is working. Everything is working pretty well. This, I really like this. It only runs when it needs to, so it doesn't use a ton of processing power. Everything is working pretty well. I'm wondering if I've tried killing some of the villagers. Where are they all? I think they all go into... Yeah, they all go into this one. If I could kill a few, then they might want to breed. And so if I had like an automatic thing where it only kept the villagers down to a certain amount, that'd be nice. I don't know. So that they constantly want to breed, and so he'd give out, want to give out food and farm. I'm really gonna have to just study it more, pay attention to what's going on. There's a ton of mobs, just a ton, as you can see. And that does not help, cornering me. So I really need to light up that area, but I want to do it in a cool way, so I want to use like lamps, but I don't know. Everything's really coming together, the village, the sorting system. The problem that I might have, and I'm going to have to talk to you about changing my sorting system. So here's the wheat coming. And we're full. Great. Well, anyways, let's see. I don't want to go that way because there's creepers could blow me up. If they're by the door, I can't see them as easily. See, there's skeletons, so if there are creepers here. Ooh, what's this? Nope, don't want that. So, I'm gonna put the gunpowder away and then I'll be back. I was overloaded on everything. So, I've got plenty of... this is not an incredibly fast mob farm, but it produces a ton of stuff if you wait enough time. I literally never have to worry. This is extra, so I've got chests in there. I've also got another chest that I had to use because of the fact that I was so full. I will probably move that stuff over here. Once I get 2 chests full, I should just stop using it. So it is right there. Extra gunpowder, bones, arrows. I use all my... I don't really use gunpowder. I will eventually make TNT, but I don't really use TNT for anything. Everything is kind of flat here. Arrows, you kind of use as you use them, whatever. Bones, bone meal, to get trade. Yeah, I've got a lot of trading to do. So, what did I interrupt by trying to mess with that item, that mob farm, the item separator? What were we going to do? Sorry. Not remembering. But, oh yes. The changes to the item separator. Double chests. Because of the fact, I think this would work so well. This would be a double chest. It would then be able to have a comparator. See, like what I'm showing here. But the problem is, when this is chicken, and when it fills up, it automatically goes out of the hopper. The only reason there would be anything in the hopper is if it got backed up. So I wanted to register how much was in the chest. So to be able to do that, I'm going to have to extend the chest. We would then put the comparator there we go. Like that. It would come from the chest, and then we would measure how long. That will work so much better. And the problem is, of course, that it's a double chest. I liked the single chest. It'll be more storage, but I liked these single chests. So now, double chest, I might have to change the decoration, how I decorated the walls a little differently. But it should, all in all, it'll work. It'll work. So, I think that is it for today. I'll try to, I said I was going to do an enchantment, sorry. But guess what? I need something. So, this would cost 5. How much does it cost if you make a sword? Do I have any sticks on me? Sticks. No, but I got this. And I need some more chests and stuff like that around, crafting tables and enchantment tables. So how much does this cost to repair it? I didn't want that one. That one. 3. Okay. Well, we got our sword back. Let's get another one and repair the other one. The other one's just a backup for when this one goes, the other one goes down. So we'll be done on levels. So it'll take a while to get back to the amount where we can actually, because I don't do a whole lot of farming just for the XP. So, too bad. But everything's just working so nicely. I love it. I don't have to worry about a thing. We are going to eventually reorganize this, and I'm going to have to do that before I attach the chicken, the things that register how much is in it. I'll have to decide how I'm going to do that. I believe blocks, food, items, something like that. And I don't know how I'm going to organize it. I'll have to look at what I have in here. I'm going to get rid of snowballs. Why would I want snowballs? I don't know. I'm not going to separate that. Should have these, but if we can't get a farm for them, we might not. This, yes. Yes, because it's in my mind, and so I want to be able to do it. These two we already have. This one we already have. This one we have. That one's yes. But we may want to change that out for stone in the mine, where you send up and get whatever you want. Send up the stone bricks. I may want to change it for stone, in which case I could get rid of this. Eggs I want to get rid of. Keep these for 5. Keep this definitely. Get rid of this. Keep that. So we're going to keep all of these. This is blocks. Nope. This is... I'll have to get that. I think you can sometimes get it if you go back here. Let's see. Is that 42? So it doesn't look like I got it, but it always goes weird places. I don't know why. Whoa. How do I get out of here? It is a mess. So I think that is it for today. I'll have to check to make sure. But I'm so glad I got this display to work out there. I'm thinking about putting it in the castle in the floor, because of the way that it works. I may be able to do that. Oh, kill you, idiot. I hate you. You can get him to go out of your castle by doing that, because then he transports. So it's going to be 16 because of the fact that I had to do every other as the indicators, as the lamps. So something like in the floor here, and it would just refresh every time it got a new one, so it'd go from left to right. I don't know. Or would we want to do it as like probably couldn't do anything else. Too much redstone back there. I might be able to stick it underneath here, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Because it's every other, we could mess around with it, change a ton of stuff. Like have it come out, and so that the indicator's not so close to the machine. I could have it so that this, instead of going to this, would go to a redstone signal that would go who knows where. So that works well. I just love it. So I might put up a download. I'll put it in the link if I do, of course, and I'll put a link if I do. It's going to be the updated one if there's a link, basically, is what I'm saying. But yes, it works, and that is all that matters. Now, getting this huge thing into my castle, that is the next step. I really am going to have to clear out a huge area. So, to kind of give you an overview, I'm just going through it. So basically, if you want me to tell you how it works, sorry, I think I'm going a little over. Signal comes in. When the signal comes in, it goes to this. This is a RS NOR latch that basically makes a signal either on or off. This is the on signal, so when the signal comes, it first sends to here, and then this will turn off. So if you need an off signal, which I took that just because it was on that side and inverted it with a redstone torch, and then went over here. So basically everything could have been connected to the on, and what it does is it goes to 3 things. 1, it goes to this to reset this counter. So it resets it lets it go. You can see by doing this. Resets whatever it was at. And then it sends it to two things. One being this, right here. I don't know if I can give you a good... Ooh, I don't have any... Do I have... Here. I'm gonna have to just move this around a bunch. These go off one tick down, because they can do a down pulse. See? Using that trick that I just learned. So it does that, and then after that, at the same time, well, slightly before that, this comes down. One tick before that, these come down, and these allow it to come down so that only the signal that's, when the signal's coming through, only the signal that it needs. So anything before it doesn't come. One tick afterwards will still come, but it won't affect it because this is already gonna be up. So if you can test this by now, because I have this here, there's a monostable circuit, so if I put it after there, it would go down and up for 2 ticks, as you can see, 2 ticks. I made this 2 ticks and made this 3, so it's still the same timing if you wondered. Because I said this one has to be at 1. Well, it's still essentially at 1, but this is, so 4 and 1 is the same as 3 and 2. So that works, and then it just makes sure that only this signal that's this signal or the one after comes, and then it'll go to this, and then there's a delay, and this one comes down and basically goes, okay, I want the signal at this time. So it waits for the signal to reach that certain time and then goes down, and then when if the signal is a 1, it goes through and lights up one of these. If it's a 0, it doesn't, and then after it resets, of course. So I think that basically just tells you how it works. There's 3 parts essentially. There's the thing that allows nothing in front of the code for each one to be triggered. There's the one that only allows the 1 tick to go. It'll only allow that 1 tick for a certain period, but it can get locked up without this, and that's why I was getting those weird, like I couldn't do 2 in a row, two ones in a row. And then there's the thing that registers it. So those are the basic 3 parts, and it was just timings. That's the biggest problem, the timings. So, well, that is it. That is the overview. I will try to put a world download. Hopefully I'll get it out in this episode. If not, it's just because I forgot. Sorry. I love this. This is working so awesome. So well. This should come anytime now, but I won't wait. So hopefully we can start adding some features like I'll make the receiver and the delay for the transmitter just in case another signal's coming along. And then we can start actually connecting it to things like this village and the chicken farm, because I need to actually turn the chicken farm off. For some reason it's doing something weird. I showed you that before. I can't... That is weird. Why is that off? But the signal's on. But that's on. Oh, unless... No. It's because it's got a signal from the back, and that's why that was on. But there was no... because it canceled out from this, so whatever. But now I've got to worry about this. I actually have I need more chicken, so I'll put some... I will put some in here. Let's stick it in here. No. How do you get there? Looks like you're gonna have to die. And then you... If it's not, they do get stuck in there, doing this will move their items into the catcher, so it'll automatically go to the sorting system as cooked beef, so you won't have to worry. Well, I think that is about it. I think I went a little over. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited that I got that working. That was a huge project for me, and it's working perfectly, so I'm very happy. I would have liked to make it more compact, but because of the limitations of 1 tick pulses, I wanted it to be fast, and if you have 2 ticks, every repeater would have had to been 2 ticks, or well, it may not have. But now we don't even have to worry. You just, as long as you're amplifying it with redstone after the repeaters instead of repeater, it will always work. So I'm extremely glad that we got that working. And just for fun, I can show you the reset. It's glitchy, but when I do it, it's not. When I don't record. See? So that's simple enough, but it's only 2 ticks. So it goes faster, so you don't have to worry about timing as much. Because I didn't want it to, because otherwise I'd have to wait till it went back to on, otherwise it wouldn't catch the signal. Okay, well, sorry, I'm babbling. I will see you next time, which will probably be in a while. I'm probably just going to be uploading all my ones that I've recorded for a very long time, and messing with the receiver, probably the delay first. I wanna try to get that delay to work, but I may do the receiver based on whichever one is easier to do first. I might learn something from one and be able to use it in the other. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see ya.